Well, I started the company in March of 1999. Prior to launching Jarrett Logistics, or JLS, I worked for FedEx Supply Chain. I was 32, and with the FedEx acquisition and 2 young children, I felt like if I was going to dive in and start my own company, this is the time to do it. I started then putting the pieces together for JLS. I was the salesperson. I was the floor sweeper. I was the truck driver. I did everything in order to get the business up and running without taking on too much debt. I found an article in the Akron Beacon Journal about a company called Harry London Candies, and the article was about how fast they were growing, and they had a quote from the director of logistics in that article. Well, in my mind, that's all I needed to make a sales call, so I just started calling this guy. I remember like it was yesterday, I must have called him about 30 or 40 times. Finally, I got a call back, and I was able to schedule a meeting and really just selling what I could do for him. Not that I had an established company, because I had 0 employees, I had 0 revenue and 0 customers. And we were leasing a space that was across town that was behind a Marathon gas station. Once we got the deal signed, then I was able to go out and start hiring some people, but I couldn't hire a lot of people because, again, it wasn't a huge deal, but it was enough to get things going. In 2006, we landed our first, what I would call, large mega customer. That allowed me then to move into a new building. We ran out of room, and so we moved to 1347 North Main. It's just north of Orville. And we started adding more office space. It was both an office and a warehouse. At some point during this process, roughly around '06, we started adding HR. We added 1 HR person. We started adding IT, which we added 1 IT person. We started adding accounting. But we started to gain some momentum in 2012, 2013. We landed a couple of more larger customers where we were able to grow at roughly a 25% clip from 2012 to 2013. 2014, 15, we landed a couple more larger accounts. In 2016, we built a 105,000 square foot warehouse just north of Orville that expanded our warehouse services. And then shortly thereafter, the next milestone would be this building, 1444. Probably about a 10% growth from 16 to 17, and then made a significant growth here this past year. So if I think 10 years from now, 15, 20 years from now, I think we can be one of, if not the largest, third-party logistics companies in our space that are privately held. And I think that gives us a competitive advantage.